So, Mad Max Fury Road won 6 Oscars, which isn't a surprise. It looks amazing and made no money at the box office, which is a surprise because it's a great film. The plot is very streamlined and efficient. It's a rescue jailbreak kind of thing, and it is basically there to keep the action going. The driving scenes are inventive and exciting. These long, gorgeous shots of the Australian desert. It's almost as though the human brain prefers watching real things as opposed to half-baked CGI. It's very reminiscent of the second Mad Max film, The Road Warrior, and that's not meant as a slight, but as a compliment. Mad Max is definitely an underrated cinematic universe. It's really impressive how the plot and the action mesh together so well. The wider universe is suggested, but not overly explained. There's basically 3 settlements, one based on water, one based on bullets, one based on oil. We have the Imperator Furiosa. We have the Immortan Joe. What's an Immortan? Is it just a nickname? It's really impressive how the language has changed in this post-apocalyptic world, how the vocabulary for vehicles and machines has seeped into other aspects of life. Where are all the women at the start of the movie? That's kind of answered in a slightly unpleasant but realistic seeming way, with the war dogs, this martial culture, that glorifies sacrifice to deal with all the excess young men, so the Immortan can continue having this harem. It's suggested that the society is having health problems, presumably from nuclear fallout. All of this is a solid base for telling a story, and because it's got this solid base, because the universe holds together logically, it leaves room for fun and silliness, like the flaming guitar that we see. And then there's the actors. There's a great cast. Charlize Theron is pretty decent, even though we don't know much of her character. The motivation is clear. And in subsequent years, Charlize Theron has carved out a bit of a niche as a Netflix action star, and yeah, I do really like watching her. Nicholas Hoult as the war dog is pretty good. The harem ladies are fun. The biker ladies are particularly fun. The only real weakness, perhaps, is Tom Hardy as the title character. He doesn't get a lot to do. I mean, he's good. He has a great scene when he checks the cab of the truck for weapons. He has all these flashbacks, which are useful in explaining why he's such a quiet, taciturn character. But for me, what makes Tom Hardy such a good actor is his verbal ability. I mean, stuff like Peaky Blinders, for example. It's not so much about his physical presence, it's how he delivers the dialogue, and Max Rokitansky in this movie doesn't get a lot of dialogue, so I'm not completely convinced yet that he's the right choice for Mad Max. But overall, this was great. Check this out. Thanks for watching.